Lydia, on a personal level, what is something that you do to make sure your business is on the right track and ready for growth?
Planning is one of the best things that you can do. You need to look forward and plan ahead, because if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a destination, what? That's right. How do you know when you get there? And any road will take you there because you don't have a destination that you're looking at. So if you've not decided that this is where I'm going, the amount of money I want to make, or the place I want to take my company, I want to take my company public, or I want to take my company till I can make $10,000 a month or $1 million a year, unless you have that goal, unless you have that destination, you're not going to get there because you're not watching it and you're not looking at it and you're not tracking your progress towards that goal. So planning is critical for all of you. On top of that, most people want to say, oh, I can do this. I'm going to start my business. I can just shoot from the hip. Let me tell you, we did that too. And let me tell you, it doesn't work really well. Okay, it does not. Always planning gives you much more consistent results. And you can measure it. You can say, I'm going to be here by this point in time. And if you're not there, you know you didn't make it. So it's not, you don't have to hide. You make that plan yourself. You don't have to hide, you adjust it. You change. You change your focus. You can make it happen. But if you're not measuring and you don't have a destination, it's not going to happen and you're not going to get there. So I just want to say, those of you who are thinking about it, you're thinking the right way. Plan, 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 set your destination, set your targets. I'm going to make $5,000 next month, $10,000 a month after that. Those are good ones. Whatever, set your targets, set your destination, and take off.
Excellent advice. At a past Corona Women's Business Partnership, Laura Bruno told the audience to get their ask in gear. Be careful with that. What do you ask for to grow your business?
That's a good one. What I'll say, two things. First of all, we stopped asking for referrals and we started telling people what we needed from them. It's really easy to say, Joy, you know, I'm a business consultant and I write business plans and I help customers make their businesses more profitable. But you know what? Could you have any referrals for me? Okay, that's what we pretty much all do, right? That was nice, and Joy will go, okay, if I trip over anybody, you know, between now and 6 years from now, I might send them your way, right? What a little better thing might be is to say, let me see, Joy does government procurement. I wonder what types of customers that I could use that Joy runs into. So now that you've thought about that, now you can direct Joy and have her send you the right customers. And she can be looking for the right customers for you if you explain who you want her to refer to you. Now it's a little even more than just saying a good customer for me is. That's all well and fine. You need to know who that is. But I want to tell Joy in her customer base, out of her customer base, who is a good customer that she can refer to me. Okay, so whether there's someone in her customer base that I could say, you know what, I could really use an introduction to blank, or I could really use someone in the teaching arena or the medical field, or let's detail it, get down to the details so people can really help you. You know, if you just say, ask for a referral, you may get it, you may not. But if you get into that detail and it stays in people's minds, you might even, and it doesn't matter, because you might say, this week I'm looking for medical clinics, okay? I want to see any medical clinics. So now I'm talking to Joy. Joy, I run into her this week. Do you have any medical clinics as clients? And if you do, you know what I can do for them? Blah, blah, blah. Now Joy is going, okay, medical clinics, and she can do this. So now she can find the client, and she can even tell them why she made the referral, because this is what Custom Business Planning and Solutions can do for you if you go to them. So now Joy can help me. She feels comfortable. The customer that she's referred to me feels good because they know how I can help them. And guess what? I get the referral. I get the referral.
It seems like attitude can have a large effect on a business. Do you have any examples of how an attitude shift can help a business?
As a matter of fact, I have personal experience in how an attitude shift can help a business. You know what, when the economy went south in '08, so did my business, our business, my husband and I. And we were pretty frantic, I'm sure. You understand that. And what we did is we just kind of started talking to ourselves and talking to each other and trying to get our spirits up. And all of a sudden we started saying, you know what? We're worrying about things that we can't fix. I can't by myself, and neither can even all of us in this room together, cannot fix the economy. We can't fix the banks, we can't fix Wall Street, we can't do any of that. So you know what we decided to do? Throw that over our shoulder and stop worrying about it, because you can't do anything about it anyway. What can I do? What I can do is I can identify who my new customer is. Our customer changed from 08 to 09. And we started looking and saying, who is the new customer that I need to service? What do I need to do in my business differently so that I can service this new customer? And how can I reach those new customers? So what I did is I did an attitude shift, and I started focusing on the things I could change and the things I could fix, and stopped worrying about the things I didn't. I stopped worrying about the fact that there was no money to pay my bills. I didn't worry about it. Oh well, we'll figure it out, right? You know what I mean? You can't. You cannot. I had to focus on bringing the money in the door. I couldn't worry about what I didn't have. I had to worry about what I could get my hands on. So when I started doing that, I started worrying about focusing on getting the money in the door, closing the customer, doing good customer service so I could get my customer to refer me, and the money started coming. I started getting better customers. When I had an attitude of win-win, I said win for them, win for me, not just getting a customer because I need the money. Oh, what do you need to do? I can do that. Trust me, I can do that. Just bring the check, okay? No, I started saying, you know what? This is my customer. We turned down business. It's hard to say, it was hard to do, but we turned down business because they weren't the right people, they weren't the right customers. We're going in this direction, there's no reason to go this direction, right? We everything to go the way we're going. So that's what we did. We started focusing on who our customer was, we started focusing on bringing the money in, we focused on customer service, we focused on our business, we focused on the things we could change and fix. And that's what we did. And I'm going to tell you, it's so much better. And it didn't happen overnight. It did not. Okay? I can't tell you, it did not. But it did, because our attitude didn't change overnight. It's really hard to start thinking about, okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry that Verizon's coming to take your cell phone. Don't even worry about that. You know, you can dodge them. You can get a couple phone calls in, maybe get a customer in, get some checks before Verizon gets that phone. Okay, don't even, I'm telling you, it takes a while to change that attitude and to make that shift, but once you do, you will be focused on the things that will help your business, not on the things that are pulling you down.
I just started like in March. I'm trying to wonder, how long does it really take for your business to take off? Is it 6 months, like 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years? I'm like, okay. So that's my question for anybody.
Okay, I'll give you the consultant answer. It depends. You know what, I'm going to tell you, set your goal, set your target, make your plan. And it will come to fruition when you plan for it, because you will make your plan. If you say, I'm going to be at break even, whatever that number is, where the money coming in the door matches the money going out of the door, so I'm not coming out of my pocket with anything. If you set that goal for 3 months, then you figure out what that means. That means I need to make $5,000 a month to make break even. Okay, how do I make $5,000? That's 10 customers. How do I get 10 customers? Does it make sense? You just got to do the plan, and then you decide. You make the choice, and it'll happen when you want it.